mic's hot, step into the zone. 3 chairs at the table where the wild thoughts roam. Laugh, spark, ideas fly, yeah, we're never alone. Welcome to the council, welcome home.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Council of Friendly Chaos podcast, episode 5. I'm your host, the Ruguru Gaming, and as always, I got my 2 co-hosts. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Go ahead, buddy.
Mark David. Where's
Okay. Lord Zombie over here.
All
How you
right.
guys doing today? What we got going on today, bud?
I mean, it's our 4th of July podcast episode, of course, you know. But
big what is it? 250?
yeah, 250 years.
Let's go. Freedom.
But so how was y'all's day? Like, how was y'all's day today?
It was
Go
good.
ahead, Hawk. What you got
It was
going
good.
on?
Not much happened.
Not much.
Not much happening.
Yeah, I
How'd
get
your
it.
streams go earlier?
They
Pretty
weren't good. It was slow, but they were good.
Hey. Anything helps, man.
Oh, yeah.
If it's slow, you have people watching, that's always a good day right there.
Exactly. How was your day, Zom?
Well, I guess my wife just got another hit on
God.
Pokemon.
That's 3 hits.
That's 3 hits.
That's the third one.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, that's great. But my day was pretty decent. We work wasn't really the greatest, but we still got through it. We had about 120 stops today.
Nice. Well,
That's with our businesses being off of us as well, too.
I
because
got you.
everyone's closed for the 3rd and 4th.
Yeah. I wasn't.
So,
The where I work wasn't closed. I had to work today. You know.
Yeah. It's
Man.
one of those days, though, man. And then you got your idiot coworkers and
Oh.
stuff like that, too.
Those are always fun. So much. My favorite's the ones that decide they're going to move slow to think they're going to make it last longer. That way they get out of they think they're getting into doing less work. But really and truly, if I see that, I'm going to make you work 10 times harder now.
Right.
I'm the kind of person that I'm going to go behind you and make sure you got to work 10 times harder.
Dude, I had a guy today. He's probably... I'm not naming any names or anything like that, but he is probably one of the worst coworkers ever. Like, he'll sit there with, like, maybe a cough or something, and he'll like, I gotta go home. I can't do this.
Oh,
like, dude,
those are the best.
On.
I'll be going to work, you know, 99.9 degree fever, freaking just nose full coming out, just coughing up lungs, and you still see me at work going full force, and everybody's like, go home. No, I got to make this money. It's money time.
Exactly. You got to make that money.
Man, like, I don't know what people don't understand. If I'm at home, then I ain't making money. If I ain't making money, how am I pay the bills?
Right. But what's really cool about my job is my wife actually works with me. She's my jumper. So it's really nice having her with me all the time. And she makes the job so much easier. She keeps me in check so I don't do something stupid for stupid people.
Dude. See, and that's good. That's good that you have a great work relationship with your wife and that you could do that. I'm not one that can. I'm going to tell you right now. Me and my wife work together, it'd be horrible for both of us. We both be miserable. Yeah, it's just with me and how intense I get with work, like I'm very like I want to move fast. I need stuff to move.
Yes, definitely.
And I know, like, you know, some people like they'll look at me, sit down, take a break. No, we're not taking a break. We're getting this done.
I'm like one of the worst sweaters out there too, and just being out in this heat, just standing out there, I'm just drenched, and then I have to go work out in this.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's game over. it is game over for me.
See, and for me, like I work so most of my job mostly consists of me being inside. So I'm in AC, right? But I'm still
That's
standing
nice.
all day. But when I
Yeah.
gotta go outside to check a car in, oh my God, who let Satan start cooking?
You're out there.
Oh, I know.
I'm the type of person that I like the cold. I like winter.
Oh, dude,
All these people that
I'm the
are that
opposite.
be complaining about winter. Well, you can guess what? You get to go outside and have fun in Satan's kitchen. Because guess where I'm gonna be? Guess when I go outside? When Jack Frost is outside cooking.
Exactly.
See, I don't like the intense heat or the intense cold. Like neither one. Like I can't do it. Like if it could stay like 70 to 75 all year round,
Eh.
I'll be fine.
But see,
Yeah.
I'm a big person. I like my cold.
Yeah.
I'm well insulated. Let's
Yes.
put it like that. I'm well insulated. The cold is where I thrive. I'm a polar bear. Dude,
How
I
about
had
you, Hawk? What do you prefer?
yeah.
I prefer fall and spring. Best
Fall and
times to
spring.
hunt, best times to fish.
There you go. That
You're
makes
more that
sense.
middle of the road weather kind of person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, no, me,
I don't mind to get a cold, but yeah, no.
it could be 30 degrees outside. I'm gonna be in a short sleeve shirt. I'm gonna be in my work pants, my work shirt, which is short sleeves. Screw that work jacket. I don't need it. And everybody looks at me and goes, "You're not cold?" I said, "I am," because at the time I was 330. I was like, "I'm 330 pounds. You really think I'm cold? I got enough heat going around me that I'm hotter than the sun." Oh man, but yeah, no.
Man,
So I love the cold.
so I moved away from Michigan to like kind of get away from that stuff.
Yeah,
Like, but it stays like the winter time down here still stays that cold, but we get no snow. And that's what really makes me mad because I like going sledding and snowboarding and stuff like that. And I don't have that down here. And it kind of sucks because I can't give my kids that experience of going sledding and stuff like how I did.
see,
And it just sucks.
being down in the dirty South, we don't get snow that often.
Nah.
Snow is a
If it snows,
rarity for
everything's
us.
shut down.
Yeah, right. If it snows, ain't nobody know how to drive down here.
That's
Exactly.
everywhere though.
No, 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 no.
Well, no,
These
y'all
people
got
don't know how to
special
drive.
equipment. We don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got to call the equipment in days ahead. They got to get
Borrow
it
it, yeah.
shipped, and it ain't FedEx
Uh.
shipping. It's it's more of that USPS slow mail, snail mail shipping.
That's if they don't need vehicles.
Yeah, because I can tell you the last time we were getting ready for a snowstorm, they didn't get there till the morning before to start icing and or salting the roads and everything. Something they should have did the day before. Nah. It was like the morning of. It's like, who's got the snowmobiles ready? We live because I live in Louisiana. You know how often
Little
how
swamp.
many times I've seen snow in my lifetime?
Probably not many.
I can count it
many.
on the one hand. It's 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely didn't think it would be many.
Yeah, no, and even then, like I think the thickest snow I saw was when I was in college. We had
Yeah.
the biggest snowstorm ever, and I still had to go to work that morning.
Uh-oh.
I went to work just to find out that they weren't going to deliver the FedEx truck for us to deliver our stuff on. So they were
Go
like,
figure.
"Well, y'all did this, y'all packaged this. It's a good start for the next day we can come back in." I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
I had to drive in the snow when I could have been sleeping in my bed.
Yep,
I could have been
exactly.
out in the snow making snow angels or something where I belong.
So how many inches did you actually get?
Oh, I don't remember how much it was. I know it was the most Louisiana's ever seen. I remember that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
So, and then like the last time it
No.
snowed, that was the first time for my oldest. He hated
Gotcha.
it. He hated it.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. My kids like whenever it did snow really good,
Mhm.
like my kids loved being out in it. Like I couldn't get my daughter out of it. She was starting to turn red, and we're like, "No, you got to come inside."
See, when
Yeah.
my kid, he went out and looked at it and was like, I can stay right here, but I'm not touching it. It was almost like the snow was evil. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for that yellow. That's the evil.
Hey, that.
Or brown.
Oh,
yellow or brown.
whoa! The brown snow. I ain't never seen that one. Oh man!
Alright, watch out.
But I do have a question for y'all.
What's up?
Okay.
Did y'all see this week the people that climbed the Empire State Building?
I did.
Yes, that was actually. Do you know what it was for? Like why they did it?
No. Okay, so I was still waiting to trying to find out. Like I was looking everywhere, but nobody said what it was like exactly for.
It was a guy and girl up there,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
He proposed to her up there.
Yeah, I heard. I saw that part.
Apparently, the sign says people do stupid stuff for love or something like that, and that's the whole point of why they went up there and did it.
Oh wow.
Dog, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be Spider-Man for my girl. Just to propose to her.
Adrenaline junkies, man.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, but I'm not climbing the Empire State Building without a parachute on my back.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was about
exactly.
to say. I have to have a parachute. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm gonna be climbing anything without a parachute.
My question is,
No way.
how did they get up that high without somebody noticing them at first?
Right?
Oh.
Exactly.
How did nobody notice these people? Like, didn't they had to cross through the front door, unless they just
with all the equipment, like I think they had like a backpack full of the flag that was out there.
It's Empire State Building. The security should be like top notch, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, you don't have credentials to be here. What are you doing? Type of thing.
Especially getting out on the actual roof part. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to have like some sort of tag or something to get in there.
Something, but they got all the way to the top, and didn't even get caught.
Apparently, there's a video of the cop arresting them.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I didn't see that, but I heard about that.
Man, whoever that cop was, son.
He's probably up there. Oh,
I've been like,
be up here.
I've been
I
like,
don't wanna
no.
be up here.
I'd be like, nope, get the helicopter. Call the helicopter. We're getting the helicopter in on this one.
Okay, speaking of viral videos and stuff,
Mhm.
you guys see the one about the UPS driver yet?
Mm.
Oh, dude.
Maybe. I've seen a couple this week.
Okay, so this dog comes running at this guy,
Mhm.
this UPS driver, and the UPS driver takes this 30-pound package and chucks it at the dog. Yeah, hits the dog dead
wow.
on. And the dog yips and goes away. The owner comes around and like raises his voice and stuff.
Yeah.
So the UPS driver's like took off his hat, took off his glasses, and squared up to him. Was like, "You ready to do this? We're doing this."
He said, I don't care enough about this job.
He's like, "I'm already
Yeah.
fired about this. I'm already fired because I hit that dog. I already know I am." So he's gonna go full on and
Yeah.
just be like, "Nah, I'm taking you out too."
At this point, hey, man, you're either all in or you're all out. What you want?
But okay, here's the question.
Uh-huh.
So I know you've been a delivery driver.
Yeah.
Have you ever done delivery driving, Hawk? Okay, so you know about the whole dogs and coming
Mhm.
at you. Do you think it was right of the UPS driver to protect himself by throwing that package?
So so when I worked as a delivery driver for the company I work for, I won't say who.
Yeah.
We had things in place that if we saw a dog out,
Yeah,
we didn't have to deliver to your house.
that's cool.
We could skip over your house and put the reason being because you left your animal out.
Yeah, which makes sense. That's how we are too. But if the dog comes around the corner and you didn't know the dog's out there,
Now I've had that happen. But here's the
Exactly.
thing here's where I'm different than a lot of people, especially when it comes to animals. I'm very good with dogs. I've always been very good with dogs. I know how to react and act around dogs to where they're not getting more amped up
Yeah,
and want to attack me.
gotcha.
I make myself like I talk in a nice calm voice. I do like this. It's like a customer service voice, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
pup, how
Or the
you?
kitty voice.
And
They
I
do
don't,
the kitty voice. Hey, puppy. Come here, puppy.
I'm just like, no, I don't even say come here. I'm like, I'm just delivering to your owner. I'm pretty sure they want their package. I'm pretty sure they don't want me to, not be able to deliver their package. And most dogs just like they sit there confused almost when you do that. So it's like,
so with this video, this dog had no this guy had no reaction towards the he had instant reaction towards the dog, but this dog was instantly right up on him.
Yeah.
It was not going to stop, and he threw the package. He's like, nope. And a lot of people are split between that, saying that he did the right thing and that he didn't do the right thing. It's like
it's a very so until you're in that situation, you really don't know what the right thing is. It's a split-second decision. It's not an easy decision to make. Because, yes, they teach us, all right, hit your horn twice because, even if that dog's in the backyard and can come around, they say if you hit your horn twice, the dog will come out. No, that dog ain't coming out right away. That dog's going to finish whatever it was doing and then come see what's going on.
Yeah.
So by that time, I could be at the front door putting the package down, and that dog's right there on me. And I didn't know it.
So this goes with it. Like the person that I'm running their route for right now, literally got bit last week and had to have staples put in her leg.
Ooh! Because
this dog bit into her leg really good. Like she's not able to come back till the 7th.
Dang.
And it's like in instances like that, like you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like she had no clue. Like so she dropped the package. She turned around. She heard the door open but didn't hear no dog.
Yeah.
By time she heard the dog, it was already up on her, biting her leg. It's like, what do you do at that point? Like you can't. You can defend yourself, of course, but that's just crazy, dude.
Yeah, it is.
And we don't get hazard pay for it either.
No, you don't. You really don't.
It's like it'd be cool to get like hazard pay for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, especially for something like that, because you're like, I can get bit at any point going to anybody's house. Like, like it doesn't even have to be their dog. It doesn't even have to be a dog.
The neighbors.
No, but it doesn't even have to be a dog. It could be a squirrel in the tree. That's actually happened.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I seen the squirrel, like one of the squirrels on the Ring camera.
Yeah.
Attacking someone. That one was a good one. I did see that.
But it's
funny.
But it's like
a funny video.
It does. But like, let's be real. It doesn't have to be a dog. It doesn't have to be. It could be anything.
The funny thing about the dog bite in my coworker was it was a 3-legged dog too.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like you got bit by a 3-legged dog. Come on.
See,
they're still fast though.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing: when I was delivery driving, they were teaching us, all right, deliver the packet, like run in between delivering the package. So like run up to the door, drop the package, run back to your van. That way you're moving faster, you're getting your route done quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's be real: if a dog comes around the corner by the time you're running back and sees that, they're gonna run after you. They think something's up.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like, come on now. Really and true. And this is why I say delivery drivers shouldn't have that many stops. Because if I'm having a run in between to make myself move faster, to finish your route that you wanted me to finish today, then I shouldn't have to run, because that's a safety risk in itself. I can't tell you how many times I almost broke my ankle because people don't have the safest driveways either.
Or the safest stairs going up to their front door or anything like. My wife, she's actually fallen a few times since she's been working with me, and it's like I can't do anything at that point because she's already fallen, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Of course, I help her up and make sure she's okay, but it's like that pretty much ruins the rest of the day right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like once you do that, you can definitely feel your momentum slowing down. You're like, I don't want to move as fast. I need to slow myself down before I get hurt more. It's crazy. It really is. But like, I do have a respect for delivery drivers.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Like
Yeah.
a healthy respect. I make sure. So we have a little wiener dog. I make sure he's always put up if we know a package is coming in. You know, stuff like that. He does not. He's nowhere out or anything
Exactly.
if we're getting a package.
See, my big thing is whenever it is a little old lady or a little old man and they have their little rat terrier, whatever it is, and they just open the door and grab the package, lets the dog out. It's like, dude, are you
Like,
guys kidding me?
wait till I leave at this point.
Exactly.
Let me leave before you
Ugh.
let your dog out. I'm
I
already
don't understand that.
well, and everything's so when I was working as a delivery driver, we had it to where if you herd the dog, you can set it the house has animals, right? So that
Okay.
way, the next time someone goes to deliver that house, it sends an alert message to them saying, "Hey, make your delivery's about to be made. Make sure your animal's put up, or we won't deliver."
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And so there was a few times where I've gone and I was just like, I see that it has animal at stop. I'm like, all right, cool. I hope their dog's up because if not, they're going bye bye. They're not getting their package.
Yep, exactly.
Package is not happening today.
Y'all got to deal with squirrels about that, but one thing I've had to do we're doing trees, and I was in a bucket
Mm-hmm.
in the bucket truck, going about halfway up the tree to go and notch it and put a rope in it. Well, I stuck my hand out. I put my hand right into a knot in the wood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was a bee's nest.
Oh.
Ooh, that sucks.
Now,
Doing any kind of
They
tree
was
work or anything like
pissed.
that. Oh yeah.
now you say that.
Oh,
So
dude.
I was doing door-to-door sales, right?
Okay.
I had this one house I had to go to during one of my months, and they had nothing but wasp nests. They never came and answered the door. They would never home when I would be there. Finally, I get these people a hold of these people,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh yeah, we want what you're selling." I was like, "All right, cool." I said, "But I'm not coming closer." They said, "Why not?" I said, "You got wasp nests all around the front door."
Yeah.
I said, "Is there a safer place for us to talk? Like, is there another entrance I can come into that I'm not gonna get stung?"
Like, I don't understand why people don't get those removed or anything like
Yeah,
that. Where are you going in at? Like,
Exactly.
you got the front door, and there's no other place besides the garage. Which I mean, most of the time the garage doesn't look like it's even working.
right.
I mean, but yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
I see
They were like, "Oh, we have a garage door we go in and out of." I was like, "Well, can I come in through the garage so I can talk to y'all? Because I'm not coming through your front." I said,
Right.
or we're
Exactly.
just gonna stand outside and talk. Take your pick. I'm not doing all this. I'm not about to get stung a million times.
Nope. Be like that. What is that movie? My Girl.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie where
Hmm.
he gets stung a billion times?
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
we're
make
not.
everyone cry.
We're not doing that. But speaking of movies, all right. So I told you this before we started today. This episode, right? Said I
Okay.
had something I wanted to share with you.
Yes.
So we talked about Freddy Krueger before,
Yes.
and how you love Freddy. Freddy Krueger was like the ultimate nightmare.
Yes, he was definitely.
Do you know who they're looking at to play Freddy Krueger when they bring it back?
Please tell me it's Robert Englund again.
Nope.
Who is it?
Alrighty then.
No way. Get the hell out of here. There's no way he's going to be able to play that.
I don't think he's going to be able to be sane after he plays that. We know how he was with the Grinch. Like,
Yeah, but oh no, man, because he's not. He can do serious stuff, but I don't see him
in a
as
scary
Freddy
role,
Krueger.
right?
No, it does not work.
I kind of want to see it. I want to see if he brings
Okay,
like a more comedic side to it, but like a
here's the
comedic
thing is,
scary.
so if they would make a spoof,
Yeah,
then yes, I could see him being Freddy Krueger.
right.
You know, like how Scary Movie or like any of those spoof,
Yeah.
what is it,
Mm,
Breaking Wind or stuff like
yeah.
that. I could see that happening. But okay, since we're on that topic, who would you cast as Freddy Krueger?
Oh, dude.
Like, who do you think would make the perfect Freddy Krueger?
I can tell you who I think would make the worst Freddy Krueger.
That
Uh, Hardy, the freaking dude that plays in Venom.
Not Matt Hardy.
Yeah, that's WWE, bud.
Yeah, I'm thinking. um, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom Hardy. Yes.
There you go.
There's so many Hardys, so many famous
There
Hardys.
There he is.
There is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely
He-
couldn't do
I wouldn't be able to see. Are you mocking me?
that.
That's what it would seem like he would do.
Another one would be that I couldn't see playing. Christopher Walken.
I'm going to get you in your sleep. What?
Right.
No, you got to
Where's
finish
this
the
coming
sentence.
from?
Yeah, you got to finish the sentence first, bud, before you can get me.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man.
But yeah, in all honesty, I wouldn't know who would be a good Freddy Krueger.
No, and
to
I
be
mean, like,
honest.
I really don't see many like mainstream actors as scary, like a scary role, really.
Robert
Yeah.
Englund did the perfect Freddy Krueger.
Mhm.
And I know he's getting up there in age, and I know he said he would like to play Freddy Krueger again.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, get him back. He could definitely. They have the makeup to do it. And
Yeah.
he's willing to do it. Do it.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, I saw
But,
that and I was like, oh, I got to get on with this one since we already talked
that-
about Freddy.
That's crazy though. Like, oh, I can't think of the name right now. I know he does the Grinch. I can't think of his name
Jim
right now.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey. There you go. I was thinking Tim Allen, but I know Tim Allen's a.
Oh,
totally
that'd be even worse.
Yeah.
To infinity and your dreams.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Oh man, just have a whole Toy Story style Freddy Krueger.
There you go.
Didn't they do something like that, like a little spoof
They might have.
for Toy Story and Freddy
They might
Krueger?
have.
I know
think
Rick
they
and Morty did it.
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Yep, it was
I love
Scary
Scary Terry.
Terry.
I have a little pop figure of Scary
Do
Terry.
you
dude.
really?
I do. I'm gonna
Duh.
have to go grab it real quick.
Oh yeah,
That-
Scary Terry was like amazing.
yeah. Like I'm a big. I like pop figures.
Hmm.
So I have all the characters from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Then I have all the who is it? Guardians of the Galaxy. I have
Okay.
Baby Groot in there. I have all of them. I have quite a few pop figures though. It's really
Only
cool.
got
I
the
like
one.
having them.
Only got the one that's sitting right there.
Oh, dude, I have a big Deku. I know he's around here somewhere, but it's he's about this big,
Yeah.
and he has Eerie or whatever her name is
Uh-huh.
on his shoulder, and it's actually really awesome. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah, that dude. I need more pop figures. I'm not gonna lie. I want more.
I was thinking about 3D printing some. I know a guy on here. Hey, there he is. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, dang, yeah.
That thing is epic.
That is freaking amazing.
That's his name is Lakuta.
Yeah, Lakuta. He does. He was actually live earlier, and I was talking to him about what would be better, like a regular 3D printer with filament and stuff, or the resin printing. And he's like, it just depends on what you do and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
So I know
I was
both
thinking-
of y'all are into 3D printing.
Yeah.
Like, what got y'all into that?
TikTok actually.
TikTok?
Yeah,
Mold up.
because it was a huge thing. It was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, it was like all over my For You page.
Yeah.
Like without even me looking at it.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? I want to try it. One of my on my other profile, one of my biggest videos
Mhm.
was of my 3D prints of the medallions
Yeah.
from Jackie Chan's Adventures.
Okay.
There you go.
Dude, those things were so epic.
Dude, that
I
show was epic.
right?
It was.
Do you know that Jackie Chan never voiced Jackie Chan in
Yeah.
that though?
Yeah.
It was a totally different actor. I
Yeah,
can't think of his name off the bat,
because at
but
that
yeah.
point Jackie Chan still was struggling like with English.
Yep.
He
Exactly.
like he wasn't that fluent, so they had to like voice over his voiceover.
Yeah.
Like they,
It's crazy though, man. That show was like one of the most epic shows
yeah,
growing up. I can't believe we didn't think about that whenever we were talking about TV
dude.
shows and nostalgic TV shows and stuff like that.
All right, so speaking
Ah,
of TV shows, have y'all watched the new Avatar season?
I
Uh,
have not.
Dog,
Is it good?
it is. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Like I've said before, we've said before, everybody has their things about things that they would change, right?
Yeah, definitely.
When I watched this new season of Avatar, I went
Mhm.
back to watch the animated series.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it does not follow close enough to the cartoon.
I
Like
could
that,
see that.
like I'm like I don't remember this happening like this.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things I was like, this didn't happen like this. This isn't, and I get it because if you watch, so like the cartoons, like the seasons are 16 episodes long,
Yeah.
and then the
And
live
they're
actions are only
shortening
like
it down.
yeah to
Yeah.
like 8 to 10. It's like I get it, but at the same time, I feel like it's losing the substance that it had.
Okay. Okay, I can
Um,
see where you're going with it.
it,
How is Toph though? Like, is she
oh
actually
oh, Toph is amazing.
hell yeah, dude.
They did right with Toph.
I back whenever I was younger, and we'd all be like, "Oh, what kind of bender are you? Like, are you earthbender, firebender?" I
Hmm.
was always an earthbender. Always.
I was
I
a fire.
love the fact of earthbending.
I'm Fire Nation.
Fire
Fire
Nation.
too.
There you go.
I
But
burn everything.
a burn. See, I'm a big pyromaniac, but like that is like for that whole
Hmm.
series, I was always earthbending.
But so like when I took because remember they had Nickelodeon had their own website at that point, right? For
Okay.
like their games and all that.
Yeah, I
I
remember
took
that.
the Avatar quiz that they did,
Oh, really?
and it came out Fire Nation. I was I
That's
was a
awesome.
firebender, but I was a they put me in the realm of what's the Avatar that was before Aang, uh the Fire Nation one. They put me in his.
Ozai or something like that?
No,
I don't know.
Ozai is the Fire Nation Lord that
Okay, so
that's the
okay,
evil.
yeah.
It was it started with R. It starts with R.
Well,
Yeah,
It's like Rylu or Raylu, something like that.
yeah, it was
yeah,
something like that.
But
That's taking me back though.
but they put me in
it
that
is.
category because like yes, I was the strong, destructive type,
Yeah,
but I also had the caring nature in there, and they were like, yeah, you fall into the Avatar, the Fire
that's
Nation
awesome.
Avatar, one. I was like, all right, cool, I'll take it.
I was actually on the way to work this morning and
Mm,
I saw a video of a what if situation
mm.
Mhm.
where the avatar got reincarnated with all of his memories back to the point of whenever he was officially born. And like it went into this whole entire like backstory, like totally different timeline for all of it. And it was beautifully made too. Like everything made
So
sense.
here's the thing with that what if. It's really not a what if. Because if you think about it, when Aang goes into the Avatar state, he can talk to every one of the avatars.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he technically could go back to the first ever Avatar.
Well, yes. So yes, you can do that, but this was like whenever he dies,
Yeah,
like when he does
yeah,
eventually die.
yeah. But
Is what if
he
when
doesn't have his
he
memory.
dies, he retains all his memories and goes back to whenever he was born
Yeah,
100 years late or earlier, and then from the start he knows how to control all of his powers. He doesn't have to go through all of that. He prevents the war, the 100-year war, and everything.
dude, that would be. Well, then we wouldn't have the show. That would be the
Well,
problem.
okay, so it actually went on to explain like the Fire Nations being like mad and stuff like that,
Mm,
and Aang going through and making pillar things for his future friends.
mm,
So as soon as they touch it, they regain all their memories as well.
yeah.
Like it was a whole situation, man.
Man, that'd be
Yeah,
crazy as hell. Definitely would be
but
crazy.
different
Definitely.
timelines change everything, man. It looked like I was hoping to get more of it, but there was
Yeah,
no more explaining for it.
yeah, and that's what I like. That's what I hate about what if situations because nobody ever gives enough
No,
detail of the what if.
right?
It's like, what if this? Okay, but what about this, 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 and this? You know, I could say whatever I want in a what if situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those things. There's so many different things that could happen. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
our
100%.
imagination is just wild.
Yeah.
It's like, what if SpongeBob really wouldn't have been a kid show? Like, came out to be a kid show.
You
Yeah.
ever see those little
Hmm.
videos?
Yeah.
Oh god, those are so creepy of videos.
Oh yeah, like, dude, I watch. So I'm very big into like after like Disney movies come out,
Yeah.
Disney and like Nick shows and all that come out. I go back and like I wait for the conspiracy theories of each show.
I love conspiracy theories.
Dude, they're
Family
so
Guy.
good. No,
Dude,
the
Family Guy.
this if we're gonna talk about one, talk about the Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Yes, The
Yeah.
Simpsons, yep.
I
They
mean,
are predicting everything.
everything. Like there ain't a thing that happens that they didn't predict happening.
Yep.
It had to be someone from the future came to the past to make The Simpsons.
Yeah, I mean
And that's exactly what happened, man.
they just basically came back from the from the future and took their history book with them and said, "All right, watch this."
Yeah.
They said, "Hold my beer."
But here's the question: who's the Bart Simpson in all this? Who's
Bart
Bart?
Simpson.
Who's Bart? Like,
Eat my shorts.
yeah,
It's
yeah. You know, it's like, dude, who's like, all right, I get it. You're centering around this one family, but who's this family? I want to go meet them.
hmm
Like, because they're the cause of everything. Like, what if?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah. True.
You know, let's play the what if. What happens if something happened to that family? Now you ain't got a show to make around them anymore because then the rest of the timeline that you thought you knew is gone.
Gone. Yep. It completely
True.
gone. So, this is totally off that topic. I was just thinking about this. And because it was here recently that it happened. We were talking about recent events and stuff
Uh huh.
like that. Did you guys see about Sony going all digital?
Yep.
Like they are no
Yeah.
longer doing physical copies as of like January 2028.
But let's be real. All right. I kind of agree with it.
Oh
Me
yeah,
too.
100%. I don't
Yeah.
have a digital copy or a physical copy anywhere in my house.
No. Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Now the only people I feel bad for is
Who-
GameStop
Yeah.
because that puts them out of business. It's like what Netflix did to Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that I understand it because I'm a collector. I
Yeah.
don't really. I mean, I have some collections and stuff like that, but as a collector, like not having that physical copy to just put into your little slot there, it
Mm-hmm.
kind of sucks not having that
Yeah.
Yeah.
because now it's like you can still get the box, but you don't have the actual physical copy.
Yeah, but let's also think back to when we're kids, right?
Okay.
you had the old Atari and all that, the Nintendo, and you had to blow into the freaking cartridge just to get it to work.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or let's bring it more recent, even like with PS1 and the first Xboxes, right?
Yeah.
What was y'all's trick to fix a disc with a freaking scratch in it?
Oh God.
Oh, Germex.
You did Germex?
Toothpaste.
I use Germex.
You want to know how I did it?
How's
Oh.
that?
So they always told me you take toothpaste, you run it under hot water, and then you flush it in the toilet to get it to do a rapid cool to
Really?
remeld the metal back together to where it doesn't mess up. I was like, huh. When someone showed me that and that worked, I was like, you know,
Yeah.
we might have
the
something
only
here.
The only thing I did was put a little bit of toothpaste on there, then took a really soft cloth and did like little circles around the disc.
But see, someone told me that actually messes it up more because eventually you start forming scratches on the parts where you were rubbing.
Yeah, but you also got to get the right cloth to do it.
Well,
too.
no, it was more because of the toothpaste. Because a lot of the toothpaste was, especially when we were kids, was gritty. It wasn't that gel form.
Yeah, you're right
true.
on that. I do agree. Yep.
It wasn't that that new gel kind of toothpaste that they have now. It was like very gritty, and so that's what they were saying was like when you rub that in, you would cause the scratches to start in other spots.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so I was like, I get it. So that's why they were like, that's why they always told me run it under hot water. Once it looks
Okay.
like it's all cleaned off, then you flush it in the toilet to do a rapid cool.
So why don't you just like turn it to like quick cold water instead of just putting it down the toilet?
Because the faucet does not cause enough pressure like the toilet does, apparently. That's what I was always told.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with it. I'll flow with it.
Yeah, right? I was like,
well, I can't test it now because I mean I don't really have CDs that are scratched up, but
but it always worked. That was the crazy part. It actually worked. Like I would never have a problem with the disc again, unless it got re-scratched. I was like,
yeah, that's definitely a new one. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, dude, I was just like, that's crazy. What you got, Hop?
I think it was probably maybe when 360 came out.
I
had a buddy of mine that worked at Best Buy. He worked at Best Buy. Then had another friend that worked at GameStop. Well, then he switched, and when Best Buy quit doing what they did, he got a DVD restorer.
Yeah.
That actually fixes the DVDs.
Yeah, I've seen the.
And those things are so cool, but God, almighty, they're expensive.
But yeah, and then when you would bring your game to GameStop to get it restored, they would charge you an arm and a leg to do it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's ridiculous.
At least an arm and a leg in our time, Now that's like chump change.
Yep.
Well, like it wasn't really all that expensive wherever I was at. Like, I think it was like $5.
Oh no, they wanted
back whenever I was doing it.
They wanted $20 when I tried going in. I was like, yeah, that's too rich for my blood. I don't have a job yet. Said I'm gonna go back to my toothpaste, hot water, and toilet trick. I was just trying to come get this done professionally, but I will go back to my old trick.
Y'all want to bring up scratches? What's the worst scratch y'all seen on a disc?
Okay, so you know how.
What's the worst damage?
So all right, so you know how you have the metal side, and then you have the I guess you could call it the image side.
Yeah.
So I had a game that got scratched so bad that the metal was completely gone that you can only see the image part. Like it was that deep into the freaking metal. There was no way of fixing that one.
No, definitely not.
I even brought that one. Now I did bring to GameStop because I was like, my trick ain't gonna fix this.
Nope.
Let me go see if they have a way to fix this. And they were like, no, at this point, because of how deep this cut is, you're not gonna fix it. That part of the game is wiped away forever.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're like, your best bet, buy a new game. buy a new disc version of that game. I was like,
Yep.
yeah, but this game is still kind of new and it costs like $40.
Yeah.
You know, because new games in our time was like $40.
You know
40
what the
bucks, yeah.
crazy thing is? Like, I was looking at an old catalog from like Sears and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and for the like game consoles,
Yeah.
they're still about around the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Sega back in the day was about $400
Yep.
compared to what an Xbox was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like they stayed around the same price, which
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
You
And
know,
people keep on like complaining about the prices going up and stuff like that. It's like prices really haven't gone up for gaming.
now I will say,
Interesting.
there is a difference. I thought my lights just flickered for a second, but I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. But like, all right. So I do know what they're talking about, and it's not just so like when we get the games where we find them for the actual price, right?
Yeah.
What most people are talking about is when they're trying to get it when they're like when the PS5 dropped, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize how much a PS5 cost when it dropped?
A
It
lot.
was like what, $600 or something like that?
Almost 700-800 for it.
Yeah.
Because everybody was buying them quick.
Scalpers.
Yep. And it was like, but it was so bad, it was so hard to get your hands on one.
Oh yeah, that was the same way with the Xbox as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one, like the scalpers bought them all and sold them for more than what they were originally supposed to
So
be.
really and truly, like, you go look up like Sony or Microsoft for Xbox, right? And you would go look, oh, the price of the game's only this price, but when you would go look at the stores where to buy them, and they were like charging freaking so much money. It's like, but now I realize it too. Why? Because now when you go on stores' websites, they also have a way to get it from other sites.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay.
all right. So our big thing is cards, right? If I go on a site like Target or Walmart to go get cards, but they don't have it in stock or at their distribution center, they're gonna find a way to get it from somebody else that has them, and they're gonna charge their price for it. So while these scalpers are charging like $70 to $80 for a box, that only costs that's only like a $30 to $40 blaster box. So they're getting 2 times the markup. It's like, really and truly, we're losing here. Like, scalpers have become horrible lately.
Oh, dude, lately it's been like everywhere. Like I have a guy here in town that goes to Dollar General they weren't even restocked yet. They just got their trailer, and the guy's like, "You guys have your Pokemon cards out yet?" The owner or the employee's like, "No, we do not have them out just yet." And then he's like, "You mind if I go back there and get them?" It's like, dude, you don't even work here. Get out of here. You're not getting it until I put it out on the shelf.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, calm down.
So no, me and my wife went to Target one time. Okay.
Yeah.
Me and her, we like to go like the wrestling card. Like, we moved away from Pokemon because it's so hard around here. Yeah, but you're in an area where like Pokemon sold at Dollar General and all that.
Yeah.
Ours is not. Like, we can't even get cards at Walmart. We have to go to places like Target and all that to get cards. So, like, all right, so we went one Friday to go get some wrestling cards and I think some baseball cards for my son.
Yeah.
Because that's what he likes. He likes baseball cards. He likes to look at the baseball cards.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
So we're going, and I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Target has the back section. Let's see what other kind of, packs or boxes they have. Maybe we can get him something different than what we see up front.
Yeah.
Not knowing they're doing a Pokemon restock this whole time. So we go over there, and so I'm looking at the cards, and the lady's like, "Sir, you have to be in that line for Pokemon cards." I said, "Ma'am, I'm not here for Pokemon cards." I said, "I'm here for wrestling and baseball." She said, "Oh, okay." And then so everybody that's standing in line waiting for Pokemon cards How's this fair? He gets to skip the line. I said, I'm not a loser like y'all waiting for cards. I'm getting different cards.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, y'all want to keep scalping them. So guess what? Nobody that wants to buy these cards anymore from y'all. Because down here in Louisiana, there's actually now a movement where we will not buy from anybody else but the retail stores or a card shop.
Yeah.
Like authentic card shop.
We actually just ran into a card shop where we've been delivering at, and they just opened up, and yeah, they don't have Pokemon cards yet, but they do have like One Piece, Magic, and stuff like that. And they're like, we are trying to get Pokemon cards in, but it's just so hard to do.
Yeah, it really is. Like these scalpers are like getting like it's to the point where there's groups on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And all these other apps, right? Where they know when a drop's happening. They know before anybody else. I've talked to a Target employee and be like, "Hey, I heard y'all are having a just me just being me, like talking to somebody. I heard y'all are having a Pokemon drop here on Friday night." They're like, "That's news to us." I said, "Oh, well, there's a Facebook group that says y'all are gonna. They know y'all are dropping them Friday night." And they're like, "Let me check with the manager." And the manager goes, like he comes out and talks to me. He goes, "Sir, that's not supposed to be common knowledge. How do you know about this?" So I showed him. I was like, "Yeah, I was snitching. I'm a snitch on that one. I'm trying to stop the scalpers. All right, I'm trying to help the rest of us real folk who like to actually collect cards."
Yeah.
He's like, but so he was like, "How do you know this?" And I showed him. He's like, "Oh no." He said, "I said, y'all, you're probably gonna have a line outside of your store, of people." So he said, "Cool. I'm going to talk to my district manager right now." He said, "Stay here for a second." So he goes talks to the district manager. He said, "Will you tell anybody?" I said, "I'm gonna be real with you. No, I want to find something funny. So what you got?" Okay. He said, "We're changing the date to Sunday." I said, "Perfect." He said, if you want, cards, come Sunday. We got you." I said, "Really and truly, just make sure I have some WWE cards or some baseball cards. I don't care about Pokemon enough anymore." I said, it's gotten way too out of hand.
Yeah.
With Pokemon. He's like, "I understand that." He said, we got you." He said, "Thanks for the tip, though." I was like, "No problem."
That's awesome.
So they they made sure to set me aside some wrestling cards and some. Actually, I even asked for like one of the Disney ones.
Yes, the Disney ones would be pretty cool, dude. I would love to see some of those Disney ones. They have some cool arts to them.
We got some. We got like two different
sets. Have to show them, dude.
Oh,
that'd be awesome.
And like,
okay. So sorry.
No, you're
gonna continue on with what you're doing.
No, I was just gonna say like they got some really cool illustrations on those Disney.
Oh
ones.
yes, definitely. But what you said earlier was about standing in line.
Oh, dude.
What game or what thing have you ever sat in line for? Like, or a midnight release or something like that?
Many of things.
Okay, you said two. Two games. What two games?
Skyrim, when it first came out on 360.
Okay.
And GTA.
Yeah.
Where were you standing in line at?
I was probably about midway.
Well, like, what store were you actually?
GameStop.
GameStop? Okay.
Yeah, GameStop.
Okay, so that had to be fun. Like, that's nostalgia stuff right there.
Yeah, kids nowadays won't understand standing in line for that kind of
stuff.
You
will not get that experience.
No.
Ever again.
No, nobody gets to stand in line anymore for this.
Except for Pokemon scalpers.
Yeah.
That's a whole different breed.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like at the Target where I live, they have to stand inside the store and look, and like everybody gets to see them.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you gotta wait.
Okay, so what's something you stood in line for?
Okay, so I remember when the Xbox 360 came out.
Okay.
We stood in line at Walmart for it.
Oh, there you go.
The next thing I remember was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
San
Stood in line.
Andreas.
Stood in line for that one.
Okay.
And then all right. So I'm from Louisiana, right?
Okay.
I'm a football person. I'm not a Saints fan at all.
Okay.
But when the Saints won the Super Bowl, my mom had already told us like, y'all don't have to go to school tomorrow. Even though I'm not a Saints fan, like I really didn't care that they won or not. She's like, y'all don't have to go to school tomorrow. And then so we left our house right after the Super Bowl, like when we knew they were going to win, and we went straight to Academy.
Really?
Stood in line at Academy for the the Super Bowl shirts that they drop at the midnight.
Okay.
That was fun because the next morning my mom called the school and said, "Hey, my kids." This is when swine flu was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom goes, "Yeah, my kids have swine flu. They're not coming to school." The principal's like, "Swine flu? That's like that's a big thing, but it's not here in the States." And she's like, "Oh, it sure is, because pigs flew last night when the Saints won." And then click, and we didn't go to school for the whole day. It was awesome.
Awesome.
So what's some stuff you stood in line for, Zom?
So there's only one. Okay, I can't say one. There was 2 games that I actually stood in line for at GameStop.
Okay.
The first one, I was really big into Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I loved Call of Duty. So my big one was the original Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
I stood in line probably till about 1 o'clock in the morning, waiting to get that game. We had bracelets and everything with it. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed myself on that one. And then the other one was same GameStop, which was really cool about this because not a lot of people were really into it. But it was Mortal Kombat. It was an older Mortal Kombat show. And what was really cool about it is they got a copy of the game put into an Xbox, and they let whoever was standing around waiting for it to drop play the game while we were sitting there waiting to drop.
Oh, dang.
And yeah, so I sat there and I was just playing the game, playing up against other people. I sat there probably a good 15 to 20 minutes just beating everyone that came up to the slot. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to hand it off because I'm going to beat everyone here.
Yeah. So, all right, so you ready to be a little bit jealous of me?
Oh, I'm already jealous.
You stood in line for Modern Warfare 3, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to.
Oh, yeah?
We had a family friend that worked at a GameStop.
There you go.
We paid him. We paid the money at GameStop for the pre-order. We fully paid it off.
Yeah.
Here's what most people didn't know. Everybody was waiting for the midnight. Thought like they were only going to put it out at midnight or get them in like a couple hours before, because that's what they told people. Really and truly, they had those games in 2 days beforehand. So as soon as we paid it, and as soon as they came in, he goes, "Here's your." He came over to our house and goes, "Here's your copy."
Oh, dude.
So you know how people get like early access? That was the early access for us back in the day. You had to know somebody so you can get the game ahead of time before everybody else. See,
the servers wouldn't be online for multiplayer at that point, right?
Well, really and truly, I wasn't getting it for multiplayer.
It was single player and stuff like that.
I wanted to be the first one to beat the campaign.
There you go. That makes sense right there.
And then I also wanted to like kind of learn how like the zombies were and everything.
Yeah.
So like
that's awesome.
I didn't have to stand in line and wait for the midnight release. No, I got mine a couple days ahead of time.
Like I'm actually kind of jelly on that one. That's awesome, dude.
I had some very similar happen to me with that one, with World at War.
World at War? Yeah.
World at War, Call of Duty World at War. We got it a day early.
Nice.
I was so happy.
So here's the thing, like, I wasn't a big gamer or anything like that. So doing all that stuff to like get to that point was really awesome, and actually having that experience really like gave me a new perspective of gaming at that point.
Right.
Like it was like I actually stood in line for this copy of this game just so I could play it, and it gave me that nostalgic feeling, man.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just so good.
Dude, like, all right. So I know we kind of like touch base on this. With the like the old Call of Duty games, they were doing the ports on them for PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only PlayStation 5 apparently. But I almost want to plug my PlayStation 5 in and get these games just so I could go wreck people again like I used to.
I
But
almost got a PS5 today.
But here's the problem with that. I know with the way Call of Duty lobbies are, even though back then, we had the OG Call of Duty lobbies for those games.
Yeah.
The way Call of
No one
Duty is
would
now,
last.
dude, I wouldn't last a match. I'd be kicked out halfway through the match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's where the trash talking would come back again. Oh, but
Okay,
is-
so
no, you could-
we were talking about the whole waiting in line stuff. There was one other game that I did do that with,
what's that?
which was Borderlands 2. I was such a big
Okay.
fan of Borderlands 1.
Uh-huh.
I had to sit in line for Borderlands 2.
And see me, I
Yeah.
didn't get into Borderlands until Borderlands 3, so like by that time it was all digital.
Yeah.
So like I
Mhm.
didn't have to experience that part.
Nah, like I played the first Borderlands when it first came out.
Mhm.
Me and my boys, we even got that. We played 4-player co-op
Yeah.
on the screen and stuff like that. And like ever since then, I've been a big Borderlands fan.
All right, so
I love
you're talking about co-op playing on the same screen, right?
it.
That's right.
Who was the screen watcher in your group?
So I grew up with my nephew.
Uh-huh.
Like me and him are like two years apart.
Yeah.
And dude, so me, him, and one of my childhood friends, we would be playing Halo.
Yeah.
And you have the screens how we have them right now.
Mm-hmm.
And man, there'd be so many fights about screen peeking,
Oh yeah.
all sorts of stuff. And it's like, ugh.
So you
We've
ever?
actually gotten in fist fights over this.
Oh yeah. So you ever saw
Yeah.
the viral picture of like the kids where they take the blanket and cut the TV in half with the blanket for screen, like split screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We did that. We had to because it got so bad. Like we would always, nobody wanted to be a loser, right? Nobody wanted
Yeah,
to lose.
exactly.
So we always had to find something to blame. So of course, we always blamed it on the cheating. Like,
Yeah.
and so we were like, no. So after a while, people accusing me of cheating, especially in games like that. I was like, no. Here's what we're gonna do. We took one of the little, bed sheets, the little thin bed sheets, but it
Yeah.
was like dark enough to where you couldn't see through it, and that's what we
Mhm.
did. We cut it in half. We made it
That's
cut the TV in
awesome.
half, and so like nobody could say, "Oh, you're screen peeking." No, I'm not. I can't even see
Mm.
what's going on down there.
Exactly. There was
Uh,
also the one with the cardboard taped to it as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, and then the one was underneath the cardboard
Uh-huh.
watching it. Freaking great. That's awesome.
It was. I remember like playing so many games with my friends, but it's even better like when they didn't have like you could play, but you didn't have split screen. You were just on one screen and you saw everything together. Like playing Madden with your friends because you couldn't play Madden back in the day online.
Yeah.
You were just on one screen. You can't say anything about screen peeking because, dude, we're seeing the same screen no matter what. If I'm screen
Yeah.
peeking, you're screen peeking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I know with those games,
Uh-huh.
so you guys are playing up against each other. Did you guys ever actually like play together on the same team?
Yes. So
Me and my nephew used to do that all the time.
the original college football game
Yeah.
had a mascot mode where you could
Okay.
play as the mascots of
That's
the team.
awesome.
And so that's when we would play together because we wanted, we'd play as LSU or like Florida or some. You want to see the Tiger running, like you want to see the Tiger winning, or you want to see the Gator winning. Like nobody wanted to be on the opposite team. It was because
Yeah.
that was the funniest mode. You ever seen a freaking alligator do a spin move? You ever seen a
Nope.
tiger do a freaking hurdle like that? That's the hilarious stuff.
So, okay, I know you're talking about like college football,
Yeah.
like the NFL
Mhm.
Madden and stuff like that. You ever play NFL Street?
Yes.
Dude, that was the fun stuff right there. It was
Yes.
50 Cent, I think, was like the co-creator of it or
Yeah,
something,
he
or
and
was
he
it
like
Exhibit?
it might no, it was
I think
Exhibit because he was also the narrator.
yeah, okay. I knew it was either 50 Cent or
Mhm.
Exhibit. I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was one of the best ones because like you could permanently injure one of the other players and they could never come back in the game.
Yeah.
exactly, dude. It was so much fun.
But you want to talk about like you losing friendships, you would lose them in that game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know, there's all. But speaking of losing friendships and games, you know the one game that always loses friendships.
Monopoly.
Nope,
Monopoly.
nope.
Nope.
What's
Uno,
that?
Uno.
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 Yep,
Of
Uno as
Uno.
well. We
course.
talked about that one.
Yep,
Yep.
Uno always loses friendships. Look, I'm telling you right now. You want to be my friend. You want to be cool with me. Never play Uno with me because you will hate me afterwards. I'm going to look
Awesome.
at you, and if I look at you in the certain way that I do, you're gonna know I'm about to either draw for you, or I'm Uno reversing, and you ain't getting your turn. But either way, you ain't touch. You're losing in the end. I'm a very competitive person when it comes to
Hey,
everything.
that's awesome though. Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's about how I am too. But I don't mind losing, or it's just, in my opinion, it is just a game. But at the same time, it's not just a
no,
game.
it's never just a game for me. See,
It's always. Go ahead.
and see me and my siblings grew up, right?
Yeah.
My mom never let us win at anything. You had to earn it
Yeah.
because she didn't want you to feel like you could get anything you wanted in life. You had to earn everything.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So me and my siblings, we always grew up trash talking each other during games, especially like card games. Even like we would trash talk each other, like to the point where you would look at us and be like, "Are you sure y'all are related? Y'all are kind of heated." Well, we had family that was from up north. Of
Yeah.
course, the up north versus the south. They didn't grow up in that competitive nature. They didn't grow up with that. Um, well, they grew up with the participation trophies and stuff like that. And
Oh
so,
no.
huh?
As I don't know, I'm doing something.
Oh, yeah. But so like they didn't grow. They grew up with the participation trophies. And so when we would play like cards or anything with them, and they would hear us trash talking each other the way we would, they would literally look at us and be like, "I think we're done playing." We're like, "No, no, no, no! You're not done until we say it's done. This game is over when we say it's over. You're playing."
Yeah, I can't stand that.
You
Like
got
the whole participation trophies or whatnot. Like
Yeah, no.
that is just giving them false hope. Like let them win. Like if they don't win, say, "Hey, sorry, you didn't win." That's how I did it with my kids.
sucks to suck. All right,
Yeah, it sucks
learn,
to suck.
learn from it, and get better.
Oh
Yep.
man. But yeah, no, that's exactly how I taught my kids. Like you
Yeah.
guys aren't going to get participation trophies. Like you either win
Mm,
or you're gonna have to try harder next time.
yeah,
Yep.
And you
I
gotta
am.
be like you gotta be what is it? A good sport about it. Be like,
yeah.
hey, that was an awesome game. I'm glad you won. You want to play it again?
No, no, no.
I mean, come on.
I'm gonna teach mine. No, 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 no. Yeah, you may have won this round, but I'm coming back. I'm not done.
Exactly.
I'm not done. Oh man, it's just.
Get,
But that's
get
how I
gooder.
grew up. Like, yeah, get gooder, get more good. God,
Exactly.
but yeah, like that's how I grew up. It's like, dude, no, nobody's gonna let you win in life. Like, you gotta learn it. We gotta start teaching these kids at a young age. Like, hey, you're gonna lose sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely,
You
100%.
know,
Yeah.
it's like Rocky said. It ain't about how hard you can get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up and keep moving.
Yep.
Right. So the
Huh.
one game that I was always like really competitive on
Mm.
was Guitar Hero.
Yo, yeah.
Dude, that one that one was actually like one of my top games that
Mm-hmm.
I played against my nephew. And me and him would go back and forth trying to annihilate each other's scores. He could never win. He was
Dude,
always mad at me all the time.
so me and my cousin had a competition. It was with one song.
Yeah.
It was Mississippi Queen,
Ooh,
Guitar
such a
Hero.
good song.
Me and him would go back and forth beating each other's score.
Mm.
The only way the only reason I held that top score for the longest is because my mom got so mad of hearing it that she
Yeah.
came in the room and unplugged everything and said, "Y'all are grounded for a week because I'm tired of hearing that song." We didn't even do
Oh, that's
anything wrong.
great.
We were just, but yeah, we got in trouble for a week. No, we couldn't play Guitar Hero for a week because she was like, "Y'all can't plug it back in because I'm gonna hear that song again."
So you want to hear something cool about?
Uh
So it was Guitar Hero. I think it was World Tour or Guitar Hero 3. I can't remember which one.
huh.
But there was a song called Cult of Personality. It's
Yeah.
CM Punk's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was actually playing online.
Uh huh.
And I didn't know who I was playing up against. But I was sitting there playing, no problem, beating this guy. And all of a sudden, after the credits or after the whole
Mm.
thing, I got a little achievement pop up that said play against one of the devs. What?
You got to play
I was
against the
like,
dev.
no
Oh,
way.
yeah.
It said win against one of the devs. And I won against one of the devs.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Like, I
wow.
don't think I will ever get that achievement ever again.
I don't think anybody will. You
Yeah.
Mm.
know how hard it is nowadays to be in these games that are online and find a dev in it.
Yeah. It's almost
The
impossible.
the servers
Yep.
are so big nowadays in every game. It's like it's 1 in a million chance, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all right, so like we're streaming on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
You know how most people find devs for games nowadays? Now it's through TikTok.
Really.
Yep, TikTok or Twitch or one of them. Yeah, they'll go watch. That's the only way you can find a dev nowadays.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, all right, so like DayZ, right? That
Mhm.
game DayZ. You know how hard it was for me to find a dev when I was on official servers and I saw somebody that was like I found like somebody doing one of the cheats in it and DDoSing it.
Yeah.
I figured it out, and so I was like, you know what? I need to find a dev, like get this figured out. So like because like this is my main server to play anyway. This is
Yeah.
the one server I have everything built up on. Like, I need this server, or else I'm gonna have to restart. Which, if you didn't know, in that game, it's very hard to restart on that game because they have people that watch the spawn points and just
Yeah.
they camp the noobs and try to get all their beginning loot, as much of the beginning loot to be able to go and survive into the woods.
Usually how it happens.
Right. So I was like, no, I'm going to find one of the devs because I need this dude out of my server so I can actually play this game.
Yeah.
I had to go through probably 3 to 4 days through TikTok and Twitch
Yeah.
of trying to find a dev playing the game.
Oh, wow.
Just
That's
to
crazy, dude.
Yeah. And then, oh, dude, the what I had to do just to be able to talk to this dude was even worse. Like, it was horrible.
Oh, I bet. 100%.
It was like,
Like, he
dude,
probably had so many people watching him too and trying to get his attention was probably non-existent.
the bad part is, no, it wasn't. It was just he had so many freaking walls up that you had to go through just to get to him. Like, just to be able to
I
talk to him.
gotcha.
I was just like, dude, really? I'm trying to help you out with your game.
Yeah.
Honestly, that turned me off from that game for a while. Like, I still don't even play it to this day anymore.
Like, I tried it once whenever it came out,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. And I dipped.
It's hard. It's not one of those, like, it doesn't tell you what you need to do or what you need to gather to build something. You have to figure it out. You just got to start putting stuff together and hope it works.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't even create it in your inventory. You have to put it on the ground and then hold the hammer and be like, hope that the command comes up to build something with it. Deathfly's been bugging you this whole time, hadn't it?
Dude, it has been, man. That fly, and then like whenever I went back there to do whatever I did, I had to uncover my air conditioner because my curtain was over it. It's like, this isn't doing anything.
Nope.
I'm burning up here.
It hot. It hot.
It is hot, man.
Yeah, but
Like,
hey, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear from you, Mister. I like it hot and not the
do
cold.
like it hot, but man, I need. So the only reason why I like it hot is so that I can go swimming. I love swimming. I love water, but if I don't have water, I don't like the heat.
Nope.
Fish out of water.
Does not work.
I can't swim.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, I love the water. I love swimming. I love doing all of that. So if I can get to a pool, a creek, or something, I'm all about it.
Dog, pool parties used to be the best thing growing up.
It was.
Dude, I never actually went to a true pool party.
Really?
Yeah, never. Like, okay, so in school.
Mm-hmm.
I only made it to middle school, mind you, but I was like that guy that everyone knew.
Yeah.
But I wasn't popular like how the popular kids are.
Mm-hmm.
I had some of the popular kids hang out with me because they knew me.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like in that bracket. I was kind of like one of the ones that were like right in the middle.
See, that's how I was in high school. Even like I played football. I was a big football player. You couldn't miss me. But here's the thing. I didn't hang out with the popular kids. I didn't hang out with the football jocks in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't hang out with my own teammates in high school. That's what tells you this. I didn't hang out with like, the cheerleaders and all them. No. I hung out with the kids that had the same interest in me. Freaking video games and stuff.
Yep, exactly.
And everybody's like, why do you hang out with them? Like, that's not your crowd. I said, well, here's the thing. Where I originally come from, because I moved before I even got into high school. It's like the summer before my freshman year of high school, my dad moved us from Lafayette all the way to Mandeville over here.
Okay.
And it was like two culturally different things, because where I grew up in Lafayette, nobody was an outsider. Nobody was different than. We all had the same interest in everything.
Yeah.
We all grew up the same way.
Okay.
And then I get over here where it's like very separated, by popularity and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I don't get along with this. So when they asked me, they're like, that's not your group. I'm like, I'm going to be real with you. Ain't none of y'all really my group.
Yeah.
If you want to be honest, because I fit in with none of y'all. Like that, it was bad in high school because I was like, I don't really know y'all. I'm going to know y'all for 4 years and that's it.
Yeah.
Most of y'all have known each other since y'all were kids. I'm gonna only have known y'all for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's why one of my best friends in high school, me and him literally went in, like we had moved apparently at the same time. He moved from Texas and I moved from Lafayette. To over here, and we went to the first day of summer football that we went to. And it was both our first day. So guess what the coach does? He doesn't put you with people that know what's going on. Now, he said, hey, y'all two are new. Y'all should be friends. I mean, it worked out, but it was like...
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, he doesn't really know what's going on. I have no idea.
Yeah, so, like, put us with someone that actually knows what's going on.
And see, like, he was more social... He was more of the social friend. Like he would go around and talk to everybody that was on the team, and we were freshmen, right? So we're the young, we're the guppies coming in. I'm a big person though, but I also had the attitude of you're not going to tell me what to do when I'm bigger than you and I'm probably a lot better than you, especially when it comes to football.
Yeah.
So they had one of the seniors. Me and him I was talking to him and I was like, hey, what are we doing? I need to know what we're doing. I can't really hear what they're saying we need to do because the coaches were so far away from us. Like, what's going on here? I can't just watch somebody in front of me and be like, oh yeah, I can replicate that. No, I need to know what I need to be doing.
Right.
So one of the seniors in the front of the line goes, y'all need to shut up back there. I said, oh yeah, who's going to come make me? He was the senior. He was the starting center for the varsity team. And my friend, of course, social butterfly. He would talk to everybody. He goes, dude, you don't want to get into it with him. He's like the starter. He's like the starting center. I was like, oh no, we're gonna get into it. And so one of the strength and conditioning coaches goes, you gonna let that freshman talk to you like that? And he tries to come get in my face. Well, again, I'm bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
I look like an actual offensive lineman. This dude is like probably your size, Zom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog, I can snap you like a twig. So it was funny because he remembered that. Me, after that day, I could care less. Like I made you my little bit, right?
Yeah.
So we get the first day in pads, and he goes, "You remember how you were talking all that smack to me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Cool, we're going 1-on-1 right now." I said, "Okay, no problem." And what do I was like, "Dude, you made the worst decision of your life."
Yeah.
So he lines up, and he hits me, and I'm just holding him here, and they're like, he's winning. He's beating you." I was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to try now?" And they said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." Boom! And I just put him on his back, and they were like, "Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no."
You know where we're putting you.
The varsity offensive line coach looks at me and goes, "Yeah, you might need to be starting soon."
That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
So, like my freshman year, I got moved up to varsity at the end of the freshman season. Sophomore year, I was a starting varsity player, so I was a starting varsity player for 3 years. And I was like, see what happens.
See, I really wish I didn't get expelled from school so that I could have. I knew I could have gone into football and been like a quarterback or something, and like it would have been like the American dream right there for me if I
Dude,
didn't get expelled.
dog, football was like, I'm not gonna lie, football is always going to be in my DNA. Like it's one of the sports I
Yeah.
was like really good at. It wasn't my first love sport, but it was like a sport I could play.
Yeah.
And I was good at it. Like I didn't have to like work hard to be good at it. I was naturally gifted at that game.
What about you, Hawk? You do any sports or anything like that?
Baseball.
Baseball? Heck
What
yeah,
position?
Baseball
man.
in our RDC. Huh?
What position in baseball?
Ooh, builder.
Fielder?
I was always the infield,
Oh,
left
you were-
field.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah,
I like baseball too. Like I would love to play some baseball.
I was a first baseman and a catcher and a relief pitcher whenever they needed me. I was.
That was one thing I couldn't do. My bad.
Oh no, you good? What you couldn't do?
I couldn't really catch too good.
I would say I was a great catcher.
Rec ball, something like that. Like
Mhm.
in the over high school, I could hit the ball. Like my dad, I could see my dad point, and he would point to which area, and he would purposely stand where he would want me to go, and hit the ball at, and I would be hitting it every time.
That's awesome, dude.
That's awesome, dude. But yes,
That's some good accuracy. Good accuracy right there.
that's some good directional hitting.
Yep.
That's where the nickname came from. Well, was back then I'm so good at just accuracy. Was the Hawkeye nickname.
Makes sense.
Gotcha.
Heck yeah,
that's
dude.
where came. That's where my nickname came from.
So you said you really wasn't a catcher, right? I was a phenomenal catcher. Like that was honestly my first position was catcher. Because I was the type of person that if I was like Miguel Cabrera, I could throw you anybody and anyone I wanted out at second. You weren't stealing on me.
Yeah.
You if you stole, it's because I wanted you to get closer, so I didn't have to have a hard throw.
There you go.
So I was to the point where I can like I practiced being on my knees, like being down on my knees like a catcher would be, trying to throw down. But I wouldn't do the throw downs. So for practice, what I would do is I would be on the knees and I would take it and I would try to see how far I could throw it. Well, once I got my arm strong enough, I was like, all right, now it's time to build the accuracy. So I was hitting center field fence. I was hitting the number plate. I was like, I got to keep hitting the 0 in the middle of the number plate every every time.
Yep.
And so I got to the point where it was like, if you stole, I wasn't going to blink an eye. I was just going to toss it and you were out. Like, let's be real. And so my coaches saw that and they were like, you ever pitched before? I was like, oh, no, no. They were like, what? You could probably throw a really good fastball and that's all you need. I said, it's not accurate. They said, how are you accurate with catching, but you can't be accurate with pitching? I said, smaller target zones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
Way
like,
smaller.
just try it. I did it. They're like, hey, you're more accurate than you think you are. I was like, all right. So they put me in the games. I'd pitch relief. So when I got older, like my last season of baseball, right? I was playing for a rec team. And the championship game of the season, I'm up against the guy who got me kicked off the freshman baseball team.
Snap.
In high school. And so I go, like, he's the third hitter up. And my coach came out and he's like, you're not catching it the rest of this game. I need you on the mound. We have lost every single one of our pitchers. We have nobody else. I got another catcher, though, and I have a first baseman. I need you to pitch. I said, this is about to be horrible. So my first batter, I walk him. Said, all right. I threw 2 strikes to start him off, and then I ended up walking him. So I threw a total of 6 pitches there. I was like, at that point in my career in baseball, my arm was gone already. My shoulder hurt.
Dude, I can imagine that, man.
So
yeah,
it didn't take long for my shoulder to be thrown out. And so I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna get this dude out at first. I have a really good pick move that he's not gonna see. So I'd pick him, and I got him out. So then I started focusing on the next batter. I was like, God, my arm's starting to hurt. But I got three good fastballs in there pretty quick. I was like, all right, cool. I got to throw another batter. Well, the kid that got me kicked off the freshman team in high school, he's up, and my coach. I look at my coach. I was like, time. Call time. Calls it. Coach comes out. He said, what's wrong? I said, my arm is gone. It's shot. He said, I've been doing throwdowns all day.
Yeah.
My arm hurts. I don't know if I can get through this. This kid might hit a home run off of me. He said, do what you got to do. I said, okay. So I had my own pitch that the coaches never saw. It's a mix between a split finger and a curve, but it's also a fork ball at the same time. And
yeah,
so
you're talking gibberish to me.
Kind of like that. Kind of.
But I would hold it like this.
Yeah, you're with three, yeah.
But I would hold it like a fork ball, throw it like a split finger, and then make it curve.
Yep.
But the way it would curve, it would come down and then zip back in. And it was wicked as hell. It was hard to control. So
we call them trick balls.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just a junk ball. So the first pitch I threw was a fastball. Second pitch, which got a strike. Like, all right, cool. My arm's hurting now. I said, screw it. I'm going to throw this junk ball. Let's see if he can hit it. At least if he touches this one, it shouldn't go far. Throw it, and he misses wild. My coach calls Tom again and goes, do you have a changeup? I said, nope. He said, can you make a fastball look like a changeup? I said, I can make a lob pitch look like a changeup. He said, can you make a lob pitch look like a fastball? I said, I could try that one. He said, throw it. I said, okay. So I go into my normal action like I would for a fastball. I come, and then I just floated it. Well, when I stopped my arm, because he's already in his motion for swinging, and then I lagged it through, the dude missed by a freaking mile.
Nice.
Everybody was dying laughing at this kid. I felt so bad for him, but then it was like, nah, you got to get me kicked off the freshman team. You're good.
Yeah, you don't need to feel bad about
nope,
that.
I didn't feel bad at all anymore after that one.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Oh,
That's crazy, dude.
Oh,
That's awesome. That's a great story right there, man.
Dude,
high
school was crazy, especially with sports.
Dude, I wish I could have gone through that experience.
I had a guy ding to me in sports.
Uh-huh.
And, well, they put him as far as they could have away from me. Well, my coach was like, he popped up to me. He was like, if you hit him with a ball, I'm gonna chase you around this field. Well, he knew what was I about to do. I popped
Oh.
that ball, hit as hard as I could, aimed it right for him. All you see with that ball is do this right here. Did it hit him? Did it hit him where y'all thought it was going to hit him?
Yeah.
Hit him right below the belt.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
That one
And I
hurt.
told coach was like, "I will get you for that one."
All right, so
That's awesome.
we had one kid I played with when I was younger. Like, we were just coming up into like the actual where we like kids were pitching now.
Mm-hmm.
We had this one kid. He never played baseball before, so he didn't come up through coach's pitch, t-ball, none of that. So he didn't know how to swing a bat. So I'm off to the side teaching this kid. Well, I was pitching him BP one day, and like I could tell he was very afraid of the ball because he would close his eyes. I was like, dude, you gotta like keep your eyes open. You gotta like focus on the ball. Like you gotta be able to see it.
Keep your eye on the ball.
What's crazy is I found out one day that because he's scared, it's an involuntary reaction he had. He would close his eyes, but he could tell where a pitch was going.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. So we can kind of work with this. I was like, you just got to swing when you know the timing's coming. If you can time a pitch when you're like sitting off, if you can like sit off in the batter's box when you're ready to, or sorry, in the on deck area, and you could time the pitcher's movements and everything, then you could time it when you get up there, even with your eyes closed. Well, he was still struggling. Well, there was one game I was like, dude, I don't care what you do, just swing the bat.
Right.
Just swing. I just need you to swing. I guarantee you make contact. Funniest part is this dude goes, all right, I'll do it. So when he goes up, he closes his eyes, he lets go of his bottom hand and swings one-handed. Dude hits Dude hit a line drive and got it stuck in the fence.
Oh God.
So he automatic double right there. All right, cool. I was like, dude, I don't care what you do, just keep doing that. Just just keep swinging, right? Okay. So he does, and he just keeps hitting it one-handed. I'm like, I said, so we get up to one time, I said, swing two-handed for the first pitch. And he misses wildly. He chops it like an axe. I was like, okay, go back to one-handed. And then dude just hitting freaking nice. I was like, you're a one-handed hitter? That's like, you close your eyes. Just keep closing your eyes, hit it one-handed, you're good. We will never have that. And so the coach was like, how is this working?
I'm curious though, like for an actual like official game, can you actually do that?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You can do it.
I know there's certain rules to like batting and all this other sort of stuff.
So you can't let go of the bat. You can't step outside of the batter's box. You can't like if your stride can't land on home plate. But you can swing however you want to swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no rule on how you have to swing.
So, reason why I asked that is because I know I saw a video probably about a year, not even a year ago, and it was something about it's an official rule about them not being able to touch the bottom of the bat or something like that. And if they touch the bottom of the bat, they'd get disqualified and they wouldn't be able to bat or something. But
so it's not the bottom of the bat. It's there's more to it. There was so what batters were doing is they were putting like pine tar. Well, no, they were doing like pine tars and like there was some like people that were putting weights at the bottom and then they were trying to cover it up. So to stop them from covering it up to be able to see what they were doing, they made them move up from the bottom of the bat.
Okay, yeah. See, I knew there was something that they had to where. Because I apparently it was like really popular maybe like 6 months ago or a year ago, and I kept on seeing videos like that. And I'm like, I don't understand. So I looked into it more, and it was like something at the bottom of the bat that was illegal that they couldn't do.
So like Ellie De La Cruz, who was arguably been one of the best hitters of our generation, right? He had a big old hockey puck knob on the bottom of his bat.
Okay.
Well, they made that illegal. So like nothing, like he would have a little piece of rubber, and then it was the knob that was on the bottom. It was just an extension knob, is all it was.
Yeah.
Because the way he would swing, he would extend, and his fingers would always go over. So he would always lose grip of the bat when he would do it without the knob.
Okay.
So when they made that knob illegal now, you just see the dude his hand slipping off the bat, and he was losing control of the bat after he hit the ball.
Okay, gotcha.
So there are things like that, and they're like, no, we can't do that, because we don't know if you're going to weight it. Like if he puts a weight on it, then that bat becomes a little bit more powerful now.
Yeah.
So
doesn't make it fair for everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unfair advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But I got
we talked about sports.
Yeah, finally. We did. We definitely talked about sports. So now we're getting closer to that time, but I got one last question for y'all.
What's up?
It's going to be 4th of July tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing y'all do? Like, which one tradition y'all have for 4th of July?
Good question. Go ahead, bud, if you want to go first.
Usually it just depends. Like, we're not doing it tomorrow, but I mainly cook, so that's mainly what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow is cooking. So one thing I am with. Oh, my bad, Zom. You go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was interrupting you. Keep on going.
No, you're good. One thing I probably end up cooking if I can get the stuff for it is a macaroni pie.
Okay.
Macaroni
knows what I'm talking
pie.
About. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Cajun?
Explain for our northern friend.
Yeah, exactly. Please. A macaroni pie.
Milk, eggs, noodles, a lot of cheese, a lot of salt, and a lot of pepper. That's all you really need for a good macaroni pie. But the cheese is you have to have a really good greasy cheese, like hook cheese.
Okay.
A stronger cheese, like Cajun. Explain them what hook cheese is.
I really all right. So I don't really know what hook cheese is. I just know it's like it's almost like when you cook it. It's almost like nachos, a nacho cheese. Okay. It just it doesn't sit in one place. Like it can, but it doesn't necessarily do it automatically. It's something you have to force to sit in one place, almost like a nacho cheese would.
It's hard to find.
Okay. Yeah.
The hook cheese is hard to find. A good hook cheese, it's got a red rind around it.
Mm-hmm.
If you find it in the store, get it. It's like almost. It's better than sharp cheddar by far.
Okay.
It makes a really good macaroni and cheese. It's awesome.
Okay. Heck yeah. Well, my tradition usually is, cooking, just like how he was saying. It's usually outside grilling, doing burgers, brats, whatever they want to put out there. I mean, I've done corn on the cob, like everything out there on the grill. So I love cooking every now and then, especially out on the grill.
Yeah.
I actually went to culinary school to do that kind of stuff.
Ooh, fancy.
I know, right?
Fancy
I took about 2 years of culinary school. So, I mean, I know how to cook 5-star restaurant meals and stuff like that. I just don't like doing
it. It gets time consuming after a while.
It really does. But no, it's mainly that. And then, of course, the fireworks at night and stuff like that. Tomorrow I actually have to work. So I won't be doing anything till later in the day. But normally it's just kicking back, relaxing, doing some like little firecrackers here and there throughout the day, and the big ones at the end of the night.
Yeah, you gotta have the big show for the finale.
What about you, bud?
So so my kids aren't old enough for fireworks right now.
Yeah.
But like growing up, that's what we would always fireworks. We'd have our Roman candle wars.
Of course.
We won't say
what those back there.
We won't say with the Roman candle wars, so we don't get in trouble. But
Yep.
For those of you that don't know, but like just like y'all said, grilling. Like, but see, for me, it's always everybody. When I grill, everybody wants me to grill ribs. So.
Yep, ribs. There you go.
If I'm grilling tomorrow, I'll be making some good ribs that are fall off the bone, not
No,
chewy
no,
like
no,
a
no.
freaking dog
Come
toy.
on, man. You gotta bite it off the bone.
No,
Not
Nah.
falling off.
No, my ribs have some flavor.
That is one thing we need to ask, like the chat and stuff like that, the
There you go.
comments. Like, do you guys like it like falling off the bone, or do you guys like tearing into it like a
So y'all let us know.
dinosaur?
Do
Like-
y'all, when you eat ribs, do you like the fall off the bone tendernism, or do you like a chewy dog toy to eat?
And what method did y'all like to use?
Yeah, because I'm always looking for some good methods besides what I know.
There you go. Yep, that's awesome.
Because I'm
Okay,
in the middle.
One question here
Uh-huh.
at the end. Do you guys feel like the holidays, like any kind of holiday,
Uh-huh.
do you guys feel like that is you've lost like spark for them as you've grown older?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
So like my
It doesn't feel special anymore.
right. So like my grandmother died on New Year's a few years
Okay,
ago.
that kind of sucks. Sorry to hear about
So
that.
like
Yeah.
New Year's, I don't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
It also sucks because I wasn't home when it happened.
Yeah.
So she was living with us. I was off on a vacation to Disney with an ex-girlfriend of mine at the time.
Yeah.
And I got the call New Year's morning that she died. And I was like, well, it sucks. So like every New Year's now, I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like, what if I would have been home? Like, there's
I
always
mean,
that.
could you necessarily change it though?
I was the only one
If
in
you
my
were?
family. I was the only one in my family that knew CPR. Plus, I was the only one that stayed up late at night anyway.
Damn. That kind of sucks, man.
So I was like, what if I would have been home? Like, could I have,
Yeah.
done?
I mean,
could
life
this have
happens.
been- Yeah, it does. It definitely does. It sucked. I
Just
can also
gotta
tell
keep
you.
your head up and move on,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Like, I can also tell
Keep
you, like,
going.
Mother's Day sucks for me. Because
Oh, yeah?
my cousin's birthday was on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So, like, every year, it's like when it hits his birthday, I was like, it sucks. Like, I'm like, I can't even
Yeah.
tell this dude happy birthday. Me and him grew up like we were brothers.
Yeah.
I put on a happy face for my wife and my mom, but like, I'm like,
Of course.
inside it eats me up.
Yep. Right there at the back, right there.
Mm.
You know it's always there.
Yep.
That
lingers.
sucks, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, that just took a dark.
Oh
turn.
yeah. But I mean,
But yeah, I mean, you did answer the question though. I mean, it does. The holidays have kind of lost their
yeah,
Yeah.
nostalgic feeling.
yeah.
Like,
Because
it
it's
doesn't
like
feel
who
it
you
was
grew
whenever
up
we were
with.
as
Yeah.
kids.
Because it's like whoever you grew up with during those times, they're not there anymore.
Exactly.
It's definitely changed.
But I guess we're gonna leave it on that somber little.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, no.
No, you're good. You're
Oh,
good.
but-
Hey,
You're good.
like I said, life,
Right.
man.
Oh yeah.
It happens, and we just got to keep on moving on.
But all right, so we're at 44 followers right now on the TikTok page. 6 more till we can go live. We're pushing
Let's
it. We're getting
go.
close. We need y'all sharing everything. Staying up with us. We are actually now up. So here's another thing: Facebook page, right?
Okay.
None of y'all both know I have it up, but I never got
Yeah.
y'all to follow it, right?
Okay.
My own personal page doesn't even follow it yet, and we're up to 3 followers already with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we do have
Okay.
that. We have the Twitch page up. Make sure y'all go follow all those pages as well as YouTube. We're always going to be on there. But yeah, we love y'all. We can't thank y'all enough. I'm going to let these guys say their own little piece, and then we're going to get out of here.
Hey, buddy.
All right, y'all. Stand tall. Be you, and always have fun.
Definitely. Yes, definitely. Follow us, guys. We would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to kick this off as much as possible. If you guys enjoyed it, like, follow, comment. We'll be
Yep.
putting clips out there for you guys
Mhm.
to comment on. Follow our personal profiles as well to catch any glimpse of what we have going on here and there. As you know, I'm Lord Zombie. You got Rougarou Gaming, and you got Hawkeye over there. Go follow all of us.
Yeah.
That way you can always keep track of what we're doing.
And we do message our fans back.
Yes, we do.
We're not those people that
have
don't
any
message
questions, hit us up.
Yes.
If you want to hear a topic, let us know. We'll talk about just about anything.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely hit us up.
Yep.
So, okay, there we go.
All right, that's been episode 5. It's been a good one. We'll see y'all next time.
We'll see y'all.
Peace.